So yeah, so I'm very excited about it. So that's from 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. So check that out. So I'm very excited. So, and also another thing is I just released a cookbook, so very excited about that. So, and he's going to talk about loneliness in the country today. So that's going to be a biggest topic of the subject for our people at home. So if you have any questions for David, please put in your comments now. I will answer them for you. We'll answer them together. So he will be joining from his meeting very shortly. So be ready when he comes. So we're welcome for anyone. Oh, here he is. So let's add him on the stage. Hello, Mr. Canepa. How
Great. How are you?
Doing good. What's going on in the office of Supervisor District 5?
Great. Just really working on some incredible issues, and
Yes.
so just excited. We just moved into our new county office building, the greenest county office building in the United States of America.
Fantastic.
And so, I'm just really enthusiastic and excited about the work that is ahead of us. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, we are opening up a North County Health Center, which is located on Old Mission Road behind South San Francisco City Hall, where the Northern Municipal Court is. That is amazing. We're talking about access to healthcare to folks. So this county continues to thrive and to uplift people, and it's great to be a part of that.
That's fantastic. That's so much progress for our county needs right now, especially as loneliness in the country. So we're going to get to that. So we're happy to have you back on the show because we need to talk about what the initiatives are for loneliness on a county level,
Look, loneliness is real, right? We've surveyed residents. 45% of residents in this great county of San Mateo feel alone. And we know the epidemic throughout the United States. We've seen the suicide rates. We've seen what social isolation is. So what we've done is we've created a Loneliness to Light series. Let me say that again. Okay. A Loneliness to Light series. And what that essentially is our first event was in Atherton, where we talked about loneliness and what it means for the unhoused. Oh. The second event that we did was we were in San Mateo when we held a loneliness to light, but we talked about animals and pets. We had a couple PhDs from Cal State East Bay, UC Davis, and what animals mean in terms of helping people with loneliness. A clear example of this is when people walk their dogs, connecting with other dog owners. Amazing when you think about simple things. And then you might have saw this. It was in all the major media outlets. The issue around a restaurant called Sapore in Burlingame. And I know you, Chef Ava, there's no one who likes cooking more than you. But we partnered with them for the rest of the year, and it may go on forever. $9.99 to get a meal. And if you can imagine this, they've had daily.
We're back.
They've had daily over 100 seniors, older Americans, who are there, who can afford these meals. And when the owner told me a story, it hit me. You know what the story was? The story was about his old clients who he's been in restaurant business for a long time. They
Wow.
couldn't afford to go to the restaurant anymore because an average meal costs about $45 there.
Wow, that's sad. That's expensive.
For a lot of people, $9.99, you can buy a hamburger for that. But they
Or just
only,
afford, yes, inflation's high right now.
inflation is out of control. People are trying to make it, but $9.99, you get a full on meal. It's amazing. And so we're making these strides in loneliness and trying to get people connected. In October, in October, we are partnering with Age Friendly Cities to host our fourth event in Redwood City, Loneliness to Light. And it's
Oh,
focused on our older Americans.
yeah, which
And
is the
so,
baby boomers.
which is amazing. We're going to bring people together through Age Friendly Cities. That's an initiative that I started and working with the cities, and we provide funding to make sure that cities are working with their older Americans and older
Yeah,
Americans giving ideas, driving ideas to say, you know what? Here's the programming that we want.
yeah.
And let me just say, I'm excited about this. This is very important. There is a program called Got Wheels. It's in the northern end of the county. It's what we established. I was able to secure funding through the Board of Supervisors, through the Metropolitan Transportation Committee. Amazing program. Amazing. If you're isolated or at home and you sign up, let's say you just want to get your groceries. Let's say you want to get your nails done. Let's say you want to go to a restaurant. It's free rides to seniors. Now, you want to get your medical, you can do that too. And the reason is we have to take people who may no longer drive anymore. Maybe it's their eyes. Maybe they don't
Yeah.
have a car, whatever it is. Take them outside of that home and bring them out. And so this Got
Yeah.
Wheels program is just, no pun intended, it's going about 190 miles an hour and it can't stop. And so these are the things that we're working on and we're really excited about. We're leaning in. As the vice president of the Board of Supervisors, we're leaning in to making sure that we attack loneliness like you can't believe. And so
It's fantastic.
that's what we're working on.
That's a good initiative to start because that's what we need right now in this country. How can it go nationwide for other states like Texas, Indiana, Illinois? How could they follow this?
Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. It's hit. We got the community college district in San Mateo. San Mateo is signed on. We got cities are coming on throughout the state of California. So this initiative, it originated in San Mateo County. Let's take great pride. But
Yes.
this will continue to go east. And we will be a leader. Now, I want to tell you something, and your viewers. I had a conversation with Governor Newsom. Governor Newsom has made it very clear that there may be an announcement in the first quarter of next year or the second quarter. And that is the creation of an office dedicated to loneliness. No different than they do in the UK, no different than they do in Japan. And so these are the things that we continue to work on with the zest and zeal of making sure people are connected.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was contacted. Looks like we may have the Surgeon General of the United States come to the great county of San Mateo and work with us. So this movement, it's growing, it's expanding, and people are enthusiastic.
That's fantastic. So I have another question. There's a cooking event that Kamala's hosting tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Is you and your wife are going to go to that? There's like 14,000 people are going.
Look, I think it's amazing. Look, cooking brings people together, right? We cook and we sit down at a table. That's powerful.
Yes.
That is powerful, this ability to bring food, to bring conversation. It's amazing. I think our vice president in doing that,
It's
it's
sweet.
Herculean, and I like the effort.
And I just put the link for listeners out there that there's a peanut butter dog treats as partnership with Humane Society. Because I know you just went to to visit the dogs recently. How was that for you?
Yes, it was great. Look, the, the the one thing that I want to say, and I wasn't able to say it earlier, is when we look at what you've done, Chef, it's amazing. You've always been people centered. You've always made connections. You're emblematic of what's right in this great county. You
Yes.
are someone who connects with people at all levels, who is respected, walks. I don't know how many times I've seen you, but people respect you because you are really sort of trusted. And
Yeah.
so, you know, let me say this. I know this question will be asked, and I'm trying to get out ahead of it. Um, is what are my thoughts on on the election and those sort of things? Look, I haven't made um, any endorse. There's so many races to endorse, but here's what I would say to people who are looking to to vote for someone, okay, in their race. Make sure that the person you vote for is accessible.
Yeah.
Make sure that whenever you try to reach them, they're able to return your calls. Very important. Two,
Mhm.
make sure that that person has a vision of representation. At the end of the day, I feel extraordinarily fortunate to represent my district
Yeah.
because I represent the voters who live there. And so I got ahead of myself on this, but I had to answer that.
That's a good answer because you were the Daly City mayor before you were in the District 5. And when you were Daly City mayor, what did you do before you were the board of supervisors? What
Yeah,
did
so
you?
I was the mayor. I was sitting on the city council for 8 years. I was the mayor of the great city of Daly City,
Mhm.
and I just enjoyed the work. I mean, we've done so many things there, whether it's economic development, whether it's making sure that from the top of the hill down to BART, creating accessible, walkable pathways. My work in Daly City is something that I'm extraordinarily proud of. And let me just say this: affordable housing is real.
Yeah.
We have created in this county 555 units of
Mhm.
affordable housing, and that's going to be at Midway. And so, with a child care center,
Mhm.
with a soccer field. And so, when we think about community, we think about collectivism, and we think about what we're doing to get there. It's important to note this, that we're strong on the strength of our communities, and everyone deserves the right to grow up where they live.
That's good. So, if you have any questions for viewers at home, we still are taking some questions for David. So just put them in the chat. So, so what are things you have if your campaign before the election coming up? Any other information?
Now, I would just say this: whatever everyone should do, vote by mail is what we have in San Mateo County.
Mm-hmm.
Your voice is important to the process. Make sure you're heard, and
That's right.
that is key. And hey, everyone's not going to agree with anyone,
Yeah.
but make sure that you're informed on who you want to serve in office, and just vote. Just vote.
Make sure
So,
you guys, if you hear that, guys, make sure you vote for him for District 5. So he's going to be running in this November. And we just had a wonderful conversation with
oh,
David.
Chef Ava, I have to tell you, I am not. Um, I was. No one ran against me in March, so I'm
Oh,
not running.
no.
I'm not. Well, oh yes, it's nice because I don't have to run. So
Good.
I am automatically. So I'm not on the
You're
ballot
in.
for. I'm
Good.
in.
You're
Yes.
yay.
So
Congratulations.
thank you, Chef Ava.
You're welcome.
So
You're getting so how long are you, is this a 4-year term?
yeah, it is. And so my term goes till 2028 December. So
Congratulations.
thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I really enjoyed the conversation. So
Thank you for coming back on the show. And also, what is Jackie Spears? What does she find against? We're hoping she gets back on. She joins you.
yeah, so Jackie was elected in March, or yeah, March, and so
She still has a way to go. Yeah.
yeah, so in December she'll assume, or January she'll assume office. So,
Good. Good for
but thank you
Jackie.
so much for the opportunity, Chef. Okay.
You too. We got to get her on the podcast, and I want to get her
Hey,
on.
you are the best. So I want to say bye bye and thank you.
Thank you for sharing what the loneliness is, and thank you for your time. Bye.
Have a great day.
You too, Dave. Bye. That was David Canepa, guys. So I hope you had a great time, and we're going to kick season off free on September 9th. So don't forget, mark your calendars. We have our very first guest. So I'm going to log out. So as we say, saucy to perfection. And let's just get this party rolling. Bye. Let's leave the studio. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Bye.